Hi, welcome to Will's RC. We haven't done this for a while, have we? I am going to be building one of these. We're on lockdown in the UK at the moment and need something to do. We're going to be having a smaller scale, if you'd like to call it, day down at the BERCC when all this is over. And, well, we need some vehicles to run, so that's why I've got this. We're going to put you on time lapse, give it a build and see what it's like. Okay, switch to the GoPro now. What we're at is the first build stage, and the chassis rails, the front and back supports and the motor housing is in. All going well so far, no problems to report. Next thing is the links. You've got 8 links all in all. The ones with the more aggressive bend, which is these ones, they are the top link, which is shown at the bottom here because obviously the chassis is upside down. That's the bottom links on. They are, we've got some movement in them, but the way I see it is you're going to need movement for the suspension to work properly. So now it's onto the top links, which will be the bottom links when it's turned over. Okay, so all the links are done. Looks about right according to that. Turn the chassis over and now you have to put in the driving system. The driving system is held in with 2 screws, one there and one there. I don't believe you can get it round the wrong way. No, you can't. It has to go that way. Because this is a bit further down and that one's quite at the top. Simplicity. 2 screws. Just hold it all in. On a separate note, we do have to get the motor in there. Now the instructions haven't told me to put the motor on at the moment. As you can see there, the driving system does not have the motor attached to it. Let's see what happens, shall we? Next up is the installation method of product drive shaft. So I think it's drive shaft one. Okay, it doesn't come with bearings, it comes with these plastic spacer type things. Basically one at the end of the drive shaft, one by the differential, and the same the other side, just like that. Okay, so further on the axles, this is the rear axle. Basically it's a little clip just there on both ends, 2 on each end. They just clip in together, and then the front and rear differential housing goes on like that. It's how many is it? 4 number 3 screws just there. So let's get that together. Having just said that, I haven't told you to put any grease in yet, and there is grease in here. We'll rummage around. That's your grease you get, and that protects the plastic gears in your differential. So I'm going to put some of that in now, although it doesn't say so at the moment. Okay, so that's the rear axle put together. I put some grease in the differential. You can see me watching Harry's garage in the background there. It's smooth enough. These 4 screws that you have to put in, don't do them up tight, because it kind of compresses all the plastics together and it doesn't like working after that. So let's loosen the screws up about a quarter of a turn I found, and a bit of grease in there. There you go, look at that. All I've done is move it. It's running really sweet, that was. But you turn it on the end, and it looks a bit shit. Let's see what it's like, eh? Let's just build it and see how it goes. Front drive shaft together. Again, don't do the screws up all the way. Do the screws up all the way and then release them about a quarter of a turn. I mean, they're not the smoothest things on the face of the earth, but hey, that's what upgrades are for, isn't it? So that's the axle is done, and now on the front axle, using your number 5 screws, you can put the steering arms and that bridge thing there on, and that's got one at the back as well. So that's your front axle with the steering arms on. All went okay, no problems really. Just watch your instructions. Sometimes the pictures aren't 100%. What I noticed more on this one, on the front, was the steering arms go on the front of the axle, while your link mounts are on the back. Don't do everything up too tight, it should be okay. Put the what I call it a bridge, and it's not. It's the part for the links to attach to on the rear axle. Okay, so I pressed on a bit, and I've got the axles mounted. They all went together okay, exactly what the instructions say they should go back together. As you can see here, just make sure your axle pumpkin things are at the opposite ends of each other, because otherwise your front wheels will turn different directions to your back wheels. Okay, so they must be offset like they are at the moment. See, that one's over to the left of the vehicle, this one's over to the right. It's good though, I like it. For a fun build, a fun kit, which comes out at about £30. That's that's UK pounds. I'm enjoying it. So we've got the shocks on, links on. Showed you all that anyway. Shocks are a bit fiddly, but they're okay. There's no oil involved, obviously. They're just friction shocks. But this isn't a heavy car, so it shouldn't cause it too many problems. But that's what upgrades are for, after all, isn't it? Okay, so improvement from the first WPO I bought, whereas the front servo was a friction fit, so it's just like pushed in there, that was it. But actually got a little plate now that goes over the actual servo itself and holds it in, and the wires are mounted correctly as well. And for bubbles, next bit, the first bit of body colour we have. This is the bit that goes on over the front and is the bit that's under the bonnet. Okay, so that's the bit on, the first body colour bit anyway. And I think that's where your battery might go, I'm not sure. Right, now then, we're on to the body now. Windscreen's in. Bonnet's got a lovely little locking feature. Just clips in like that. All held by that one bracket just there, holds the windscreen and the bonnet on. This is the underside, and the interior, it clips together got 3 clips just there, and 6 screws. That's 3 each side. Probably can't see, it's too dark in there, but they go up the side there like that. That's your interior at the moment. Front lights clipping onto the back of the light buckets, and they're sandwiched in between the grille and the light lenses that you can see. Just a bit of a squeeze, but they're going in the end. Okay, had to go out, sorry about that, so I lost my horse on the timeline of the video. So you put all the stuff on the outside. It's a push fit. There's no windows there at the moment. There will be. And put your lights behind the lenses. Turn it over. You can see where it joins the body. No, you can't, it's too dark. Yes, you can. A black screw there. Okay, 4 of those in the and hold the body down. Put your wheels and tyres on. And that's as far as I'm going to go with this one, because I plan on putting the WPL V3 operating system in it, and a metal diff, sorry, not a metal diff, a metal geared servo for the steering, and then it'll give it a bit of sound as well. Also, I don't really like the roof, so I'm going to get the one that converts it into like a truck pickup type thing. Yeah, it's good. Anyway, that wasted a day on quarantine, lockdown, or whatever you want to call it, for the COVID-19 stuff that's circulating at the moment. Everybody, I hope you stay safe, stay well, and I hope we come out the other end of this and we can still enjoy a hobby. Take care, everybody. Bye.